All right, this is Mark Nielsen again from MyDailyRoast.com. I'm with Brannon King, here in Logan, Utah at the Logan Tax Day Tea Party protest. So, Brannon, what brings you out today? What's the major reason why you decided to come out and protest?
Primary reason, I'm taxed too much. It's a good reason to protest, and numerous other reasons, of course. My wife, obviously, involved in politics, so am I. Studying it for years, want to come out, and I've been giving out some audio recordings I made, Fredric Bastiat.
Cool, what are those audio recordings of?
Fredric Bastiat, French philosopher of 1850-ish, and
the window fallacy, right?
Yeah, the broken window parable is his, and I really, it's a lot of what motivated me initially to get into politics. I read it 5 years ago, and it's just been truly pushing me. I opened my eyes a lot to see a lot of the wrongs in the government, as well as what the proper role of government is. You know, so many people, they say government, oh, it's a balancing act between tyranny and anarchy. And Bastiat is a little different. He says these are the legitimate rights of government because they fall under the category of force. And it suits me much better than a balancing act.
So you could say you're a proponent of free markets and limited government. Would that be a fair evaluation?
That would be fair.
Cool. So what are some of what's a specific issue today in politics, let's say, that's concerning you? I mean, why? I see a lot of people out here with signs. They have different signs about, I've seen socialism out there. I've seen signs about people are angry about taxes. That seems to be a major one. But what's one of specific gets you out here, gets you passionate?
Taxes is a big one. Specifically, how they go about getting the income at the federal government level, and at all levels. I'm a big believer in retail sales tax. I feel like that's transparent. You know, when we have our income tax, it gets embedded at every level of production. So you go buy something in the store, and you don't know how many taxes are embedded in that. And so it's completely not transparent. So in Europe, they actually track it all the way through production, which is really invasive and really expensive. And that's worse, I guess. But they do that so they can refund it on export. We don't. So our prices are higher than the rest of the world because all the other countries on the planet are refunding their taxes on export, so we can't compete in the international market. That's why we're losing our jobs. That's why we're struggling with a trade deficit every year.
Perfect. So, Brannon, so you will probably watch the news and you've seen how the media has portrayed the Tea Party movement altogether. I have to ask this question. I'm sorry if it's a stupid question, but unfortunately it's always being asked by the mainstream media. Are you motivated to be here because of racism?
No.
Nope.
I'm not.
There's not much of an answer besides no. Okay, I see what you mean.
It doesn't even enter my mind. I don't know why it would.
So how would you say the mainstream media has done at portraying the Tea Party movement? What kind of grade would you give them?
Pretty crappy grade, because they say people like Sarah Palin represents the Tea Party movement, and I'm not sure that's true. She certainly doesn't represent my beliefs. But I'm glad people are getting some popular speakers involved, even if they don't all line up on the right role of government or right thinking there. I don't know.
And would you say, Brannon, are you motivated by any partisanship? I mean, are you a diehard Republican or a diehard Democrat, or how would you call yourself politically?
I'm not a dedicated partisan person. I'm currently in the Republican Party specifically for the reason that I feel I can do the most good there in Utah. That may not be true in other states. I like some of the roots of the Democrat Party where they talk about the President of the United States being the Democratic Party, representing the voice of the people. But I don't like their liberal agenda, and I don't like the spending of the Republicans or of the Democrat Party. I really despise that, actually.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Brannon. This is Brannon King again at the Logan Tax Day Tea Party event. Thank you very much for the interview. You can check us out on MyDailyRoast.com.
Okay.